pretty much a shitload of abuse. Every single solitary day. There is not a day that went by that I was not abused. When I went to jail, I was fully prepared for that situation. It was the epitome of my childhood. We woke up every day at 4:30 in my home. We were to clean every day, everything before we were to eat, okay? We pretty much had like what a cell inspection, okay? Then we would go downstairs and we would have to eat. We only had the same few meals every fucking week. There were no hot cooked meals. We didn't get pancakes or bacon or any eggs or none of that shit that regular kids got. We got Tostitos and we got cornflakes. And I do mean cornflakes. You didn't hear no Frosted, right? No, cornflakes. The ones that when you hold it up to the light, you can see straight through them. That's what we got. We got 2% milk. Sometimes it would be frozen, and that even makes it 1% milk. We got for lunch. We got a bologna sandwich. Did you hear any condiments on that sandwich? No, you didn't. You didn't hear any mustard or mayonnaise or anything. Do you know what sweat between the trigger? Sorry. Oh God. Okay. And then for dinner, because my mother was not a cook, we got whatever the hell she would make the fuck up. Everyone I meet wants me to make them yak. I don't know how to make yak because my mother made something completely different than yak. She used ramen noodles to make it. It was wrong. It was all wrong, okay? So when I went to jail just a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, no wonder why Brighton Evelyn Alderman tells me all the time, oh, our childhood prepared us for this. We went to bed at 8 o'clock. I went to bed at 8 o'clock all the way into my teens. I ate in a chair and a table for baby children, a Fisher-Price chair. It was called the kids' table. We had to sit with our laundry, the wash and the dry load every week. I used to get my mouth duct taped in the morning. My brother and my brothers and sisters would whisper in the morning, and it would trigger my parents because they're both narcissists and they hear voices in their head, so they don't want to hear our voices, even though they decided to have 4 fucking children, and then decided all of a sudden they didn't want to hear noise. Who the hell does that? And so every now and again, which would be pretty much at least 2 to 3 times a week, my mouth would get duct taped shut with not masking tape, what's that, the silver one, with duct tape because they assumed I was talking. How can I eat breakfast if my mouth is duct taped? My mother used to tie me to rocking chairs with my grandfather's ties and duct tape my mouth closed and leave the house for hours. The only reason my grandmother would know I was in the closet would be because she would see the piss roll under the door, and she would just pray vigorously that God changed this woman's heart.